Hello everyone, and welcome to biology. So, this video is going to be made for either you're going to be a B student or you're going to be a distance learner, okay? So, if you're in class the first day of school, you will be getting this spiel face to face with me, okay? So, on that Tuesday. So, welcome biology guys. My name is Mr. Olson. Welcome to hybrid learning, okay? So, in this class, we're going to study life. During the first trimester, we review the scientific method and the tools used in science and determine what makes something alive. Okay. Now, I'm not going to go through this whole spiel with you or the whole document with you. This document is shared on your Google Classroom, so you guys will be able to see it. Because after this, you do have a couple questions on a Google form to fill out. So make sure you guys refer back to this video or refer back to the actual syllabus to make sure you guys get your credit. A couple things I do want to highlight on though. Um, this thing that's in bold right here, where it says you are in charge of your learning. We're to help you in any way we can. Ask when you need it, guys. That is huge. Okay, I want for you guys to understand that I understand that distance learning or hybrid learning is going to be very difficult or just be very different than what we're used to. So if things aren't going right, you have to communicate with me. And I'll try my best to communicate with you and build those relationships, guys, so we can move through this trimester as fluidly and flawlessly as possible. Now, one of the key things, if you have questions, I need you to email me at Mr. Olson or at logano at myestimate.org. Guys, I will respond to emails up until 9:30 p.m. at night. Okay? I know it seems late, but I'll always do my best to respond to them that late. And then first thing in the morning, I will respond again. I do have online office hours via Google Meet on Wednesdays. And as of now, it should be 11 to 12 a.m., so in the afternoon. If that changes, I will update this and I will send out a notice saying this is going to be changed. This is now my new office hours. Just depending on what other subjects do, I don't want to have too much overlap in case you guys need help in like English, math, history, or other arts classes. Okay. Um, if you need to, you can always call me at 763-497-2192. My extension is 8432. If I don't answer, just leave me a voicemail. I will be able to get that voicemail then through my um, email, and I'll be able to get back to you after that. The biggest thing, guys, is we're going to be using Google Classroom for everything. So find the links there. Make sure you follow through there and all the different pieces. I will also have times arranged for you guys to come in before school or after school. Just make sure you guys talk to me. Before school is going to be the best time because on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, I do coach middle school football, so I won't be able to be after school on those days. So before school, if you need me, please let me know and we can set something up. Because since the new rules at the school, you have to check in at the office first. So I have to make sure that they know you're coming, then you have to sign in, and then you guys can come down. Just a couple extra steps, but it'll still be beneficial for you. Okay. Now, I want you guys to scroll down all the way into see course resources. Our main thing here is going to be Google Classroom. We're going to be using that every single day for all your assignments, for all your check-ins, for all your attendance things. Everything will be ran through Google Classroom. So get familiar with it. I know a lot of you guys used it a lot last year during distance learning. So get familiar with it, and we'll make sure that works. The next thing, we're going to be using CK12, which is another online textbook. And I will be sending out links for this, guys, as we're going. But I'm not going to be checking out textbooks to you. I will be giving you notes and things like that. But CK12 does have like a textbook for you to read. It also has quizzes and other like videos and stuff that are helpful tools. So if you're kind of confused or kind of lost and you're like, gosh, Olson's explained everything I think he can, I still kind of just want to hear it in a different way, go for it. Use CK12. That's what it's there for. It's just another resource for you to be successful and be beneficial for you. Now, as we scroll down, guys, the grading and requirements are going to be a little bit different than what we're used to when we were in full-time school. Okay, so since this is hybrid or distance learning, it's tweaked a little bit. So, daily lessons may include a video to watch or a task to complete. During distant learning days, this must be done after 7 a.m. the following morning. Okay, so what that's saying is that you might get assigned an assignment during school. Okay, so say if you're a B day or a B student, and this is a Monday, you're going to still have an assignment and you're still responsible to finish that. But I'm not going to make it technically due until the next morning at 7 a.m. because at 7 a.m. is when I'll start taking attendance for the day before. Okay, so make sure you guys get those things done. Your daily work is 20% of your grade. Projects are 30% of your grade. And we're going to be following this grading scale right here, or this due date scale right here. So if you get assignments on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, they're going to be due by Friday of the same week by 11:59 p.m. If you get assignments on Thursday and Friday, those same assignments are going to be due on Wednesday of the next week by 11:59 p.m. This gives you guys a couple more days to finish things up in case you are late, but just make sure that you're clarifying and talking to me too if you have any questions or concerns. Your assessments are going to be 50% of your grade and will be taken in general on Wednesdays and will include content learned within the previous week. So these are not going to be like a huge test, but it's going to be more just asking you questions and trying to get your thoughts out. And it's going to typically be extended response answers. That way, guys, I can actually see what you know rather than you just being able to copy and paste or take other people's answers from the internet. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit larger. These assessments, they are not to be using open notes or to use a friend or use the internet, anything like that. I know you guys will be taking these at home, so I have to have trust in you or faith in you that you're not going to do that. But they're designed for you guys to show me what you know. They're designed for you to study for, show me what you got, treat it like a test that we normally have in school. Scrolling down, electronic devices. Guys, I'm expecting you, if you are in class, to have an electronic device every single day. Whether it be your cell phone, an iPad, a computer, any of those things, I need you to have one of those three things in my class every single day to make sure that we can get our work done. I'm not going to be passing out any papers. So a lot of our assignments are going to be done straight on the computer, straight on your phone, or straight on your iPad to make sure those things work. Okay? So if you were have one of those, or if you have one of those items like you should, and you're using it for inappropriate things during school, then consequences will arise. But I just hopefully can expect you guys to have some type of character, and that way we can just make sure it works and just hold yourself accountable. So if you guys are in class though, I still want you to have the thing, but I also want you to have a notebook with you because there'll be times, guys, where I want you to write down notes or write down answers, and then take photos. So make sure you guys have a notebook, pencil, and things like that. Okay. And then some other expectations, guys: maintain 6 feet of social distancing, participate and be respectful of people in the property, and also ask if you're confused. Now, this next part, guys, is a little bit different. So typically when we do labs, we're not in the middle of COVID-19, so labs are going to be a little bit different. Okay, just a little bit. We're going to kind of explain this right now. So safety, guys, is the highest priority always in science, and especially now. We want to make sure that we can stay in school as long as possible. Okay, it'd be awesome if we can get through this whole trimester. It'd be awesome if eventually we can come back to school full time. That's what we want as a staff and as every individual teacher. So due to COVID-19 concerns, when we do lab, it's going to be something like this. Students are going to wash their hands with soap and water for 20 seconds immediately prior to touching any equipment. Okay, so if I have stuff set up on the back lab stations, don't go touch them right away. Wash your hands for 20 seconds. We have soap and water. We have paper towels. Wash them. Now, you're probably going to be in groups. Okay, so 2 people per group. We only want one person touching the equipment. So if we have beakers and microscopes and things like that, I only want one person handling it. Now, I know that's not ideal and it's not perfect, but it's what we're going to be doing for just the time being. Once you're done with the lab, you're then also going to immediately wash your hands again. Okay, so then you're going to wash them for 20 more seconds, soap and water, rinse them off, done. Okay, I know it's a little bit different, might be a little bit harder. You guys got this. Okay, now anybody that did distance learning last spring probably had this problem at some point or knew someone else doing it. Plagiarism and cheating. So, guys, this is still school. We still expect you to not plagiarize or to cheat. This is still what we expect from you. So, Googling answers on assessment. Yep, that's cheating. Cutting and pasting in any form from either someone else's assessment or from the internet, that is cheating. Texting a friend and be like, hey, buddy, what's the answer to question 7? That is still cheating. Using your notes, using a textbook, using any online resource, that is still cheating. I'm just expecting you guys won't do that. Okay, can I monitor it heavily? No. But if I catch you, there will be repercussions. As far as late work policy, students will be excused. Absence will receive additional time. But now, if you turn an assignment late, you're able to turn that assignment in all the way to the end of the month. But once the end of the month is over, I will no longer accept it. But all the way up until that last day of the month, I will accept it for a maximum of 60% credit. So even if you get 50% on it, that's still better than 0%. So I'm gonna kind of rag on you guys about lay work and just try to get all those missing assignments in. Um, because typically if a kid's not doing too well, it's because they're missing assignments or they have a whole bunch of late assignments. So we're gonna try to keep up on top of that and make sure that doesn't happen too often. And make sure we get the lay work policy there. Now, I know we went through that kind of quick, and I know there's some things here, guys, that you probably want to read over again and double check. I'm sure you're going to hear a bunch of this from all your teachers. But we're glad to have you guys coming back to school. I know things are not exactly the same, and I know there's going to be some different expectations and circumstances and just differences compared to where you were at last year. So please do your best and just talk to us when things come up. Um, if we're not doing something right, tell us. If you need help with something, tell us. If you think this could work more or make this work better, then tell us. We're learning every day, guys, how to use all this technology and how to do these different things, just as you guys are learning as well. So let's keep an open relationship. Let's move forward. Hopefully this year goes really well, which I think it's going to. Other than that, guys, welcome to Biology A, your fall semester. Once again, I'm Mr. Olson. I'll see you guys on Thursday.